that you can't see. I can flip from cold to savage, from brain to teeth. I've got chills in my fur, thrill of danger, something primitive. I can hack any lure to feed my hunger. That's how I'm wired to be. But you severed all the signals, intoxicated me, like an old glitch in the core of the beast in me. Howling for love, I've never found it. I'm howling for love for an enemy. Right on the edge, I'd love to risk it. And you got me, yeah, you got me. Howling for love, howling for love, howling for love. But your lovely Santa's put a spell on me. I'm intrigued by the way you're different from all I've seen. I should follow what the elders say, but you're locked in me. Let me into your space, bring into your space. Rush of adrenaline, and we can go anywhere. The rules, we don't care if it's just you and me. But you severed all the signals, intoxicated me, like an old glitch in the core of the beast in me. Howling for love, I've never found it. I'm howling for love for an enemy. Right on the edge, I'd love to risk it. And you got me, yeah, you got me. Howling for love, howling for love, howling for love. But your lovely Santa's put a spell on me. I'm howling for love. You put a spell on me. I'm howling for love. You got me. Howling for love. I've never felt it. I'm howling for love for an enemy. Right on the edge, I'd love to risk it. And you got me. Yeah, you got me. Howling for love. I've never felt it. Howling for love instinctively. Everyone knows I should be wary, but your lovely Santa's put a spell on me. Howling for love, howling for love, howling for love. But your lovely Santa's put a spell on me. Yeah, you put a spell on me.
Hola, mi amores. Happy day 7 of 20 days of streaming. I hope I didn't lose any of my fans here. I love you all. Also, I am going to continue just to make sure if I wasn't clear during my Q&A stream last Friday. I am going to continue streaming Love in Deep Space for the foreseeable future until either I run out of cards to read or I either until I run out of cards or I do until Valko comes back. Then we'll be continuing until then. But yeah, I hope that we'll continue this journey until then. Okay, let me make sure I'm getting my stuff ready, and we're just gonna be talking for at least a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes for a little bit, because like I said, we don't know what is going to happen. Uh, all we can do now is hope for Valko's return, because there are rumors. Okay, rumors are better than like nothing happening or getting no news. I'd rather listen to a rumor than not know anything at all that's going to happen, because it's really disappointing that Valko was removed. Also, I went to SuperCon yesterday. I got a haul. I will share that haul on my not on stream, but I will create a video and do a haul for that video. Hold on. I'm so sorry, my roommate needed me for a second. But so I will create a video of my haul later this week. Right now I was just resting. Also, I did do a recording while I was did interviews with other lad fans while I was at the convention to see what was their what they have to say about lads and the controversy. But some of them that I came across were very interesting. They had their opinions of what happened. So hopefully that video isn't too bad. Hi Raven, how are you? How are you, Raven? I hope you're doing okay. How was your weekend? Alright. It is time for me to pause the music and let's move on to Oh, you ran a marathon, right? I think you told me about that. Or you were going to some sort of event. Because I know you and I you kind of messaged me saying that you were going somewhere. Well, it's something. I hope you got enough steps, and if you this is not sponsored by the way, but if you have Fetch, they have a feature where it counts your steps, and those steps goes towards points. And every single point that you get, I mean, it's only gonna be 25. So if you're okay with getting 25 points per day, and if you walk every single day, you will get. Wait, again, this is not sponsored. Get Fetch, and soon enough you'll be able to, if you walk enough. Okay, I mean, you're only limited to a certain amount of steps before you get your max, but if you uh scan your receipts in and you do your walkies, then you can uh build up your points, and then those points can go towards um towards a gift card. And that's what I'm doing. Every single time I do until I reach at least I think 6,000, I get 500 no a five not 500 $5 gift card for Google Play. So I'm using that for that. Every little bit of money helps. Okay, cool. Again, this is not sponsored, but I made it sound like a sponsor. This is more like a I mean they should sponsor me, but I'm not going to force them to sponsor me. This is more like a promotion, self-promotion of this app. It's something that I use, so it's something that I can give you guys something to look forward to or look at. All right. And now it is time for me to get into the game because heaven forbid this takes me 3 hours and 30 minutes to read. Because what we're going to be focusing on is reading Raphael's uh, standard myth. That's what we're going to do today. Hopefully the volume's not too bad.
Some love for longevity before fading to death.
You already stopped walking. Are you still gonna pretend you're passing by?
Oh, oh, hush you. And I can't change my hair since it's a myth thing. But we can continue with where we are, or what we're doing. But before we do that, a moment of silence for the coming soon. A moment of silence. All right. In the heart of the angels, something to take wing. May Valko please return? This is the first time he's wearing this outfit, by the way. I bought these outfits. Okay, standard clothes. Ah! He looks so handsome. Let's see what Raphael's wearing. Oh, standard clothes. This is not standard. I mean, it's something of the standard clothes, but this comes from the chocolate shop. But he looks so nice.
You haven't lost that brooch I gave you, right?
No, I haven't. I don't even own your brooch. Oh shoot, I should have bought that one. I saw one while I was at SuperCon. But I was like, I want to buy, but I'm not supposed to. Because the person I went with, to SuperCon with, was holding my wallet hostage. I mean, I thank him. Because if it wasn't for him, I would have spent $300. And I only spent like 140. So that's something. And $10 of that was just on food. The rest was merch. But I'm going to be showing said merch on video later this week. I have to set up something a little pretty background for you guys to watch it. What do you mean? That's not nice, Raven. That's not nice.
The heartless are the most faithful.
And since we're going to be reading Raphael's myth, let's change him into his myth outfit. Which I'm still waiting. Perfect. But there's something I can make him not wear. What was the thing he's not supposed to wear? Because I don't like it when he wears this outfit. Oop, I got all the outfits. He can wear everything. I just don't like him wearing certain accessories. Ooh, wanna know what it was? I don't like it when they wear that's... No offense to the scarf. I love the scarf, but can you not wear the scarf constantly? And we're only limited to, like, 3. So, this is the new feature for the game. That we could ban clothes. I give them full autonomy. So, when it comes to the game, it's full autonomy or nothing. I let them dress the way they feel.
A species that once lived under the ocean is forced to rebuild their home in the desert. Hard to imagine, huh?
Oh, he's so gorgeous. I love him. But I'm just wasting time now. We should go now into reading the myth. And I think it's going to take me about 3 hours and a half, give or take. But I have my water, so we don't have to worry about me getting dehydrated. So, this is what I'm going to do from now on. For the next 2 weeks, though. It's not like a constant thing. But I'm going to dedicate Sundays and Friday nights to reading myths. Because I have myths that I have not read yet. And we still have... How many days left, or how many Sundays and Fridays left in 20 days of streaming? Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have 5 more to go. And I'm not really sure what how many myths there were that I haven't read yet. I know that I read all of Caleb's, so we don't have to worry about Caleb's. So we haven't read all of Xavier's. We haven't read his Lumiere myth. We also haven't read his Shooting Stars myth. We haven't read that. I know for certain that we have not read is Snow Embrace, and we also haven't read is Tower of Secrets. I know for a fact that we haven't read, so that's now that's now 4. We also haven't read this one, so now that's 5. Okay, we'll be done with all 5 myths by the end of the stream. But that's not so bad. By the end of 20 days of streaming, we'll be done reading all the myths. But that doesn't mean we'll be done reading all the cards. Oof, my model is buggy right now. Hi, Knocker. How are you? I hope your weekend's good. Or was good. Yeah, I have all of them. Good. That's awesome. And you know what's actually quite hilarious? Thank you, Raven, for the promotion. I appreciate that as my mod. So turns out, remember you had a storm where you were living? Not 2 hours later, I had a storm too. So I think you shared your storm with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. Oh. Was it because of storage? Or was it because of, was it because of storage, or was it because the software was glitching out? Because on my devices, I had to, like, literally delete, at least on my phone, I had to delete quite a few apps that I know I haven't visited in, like, ages, so I left it at that, so I deleted it. And on my tablet, I deleted a whole bunch of photos because my WhatsApp was connected to my tablet. So I deleted all those photos. So that's saved me some space. And for some reason, I don't know what miracle like my emulator has, but it works just fine. Oof, my give me a second. I need to reset my model because it's glitching. Like, it doesn't look like it's glitching on my end here, but it's glitching on my screen. So give me a second. Oop. I hit my mic because my mic is too low. Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay. Oof, I'm huge. There we go. My model is better now. It may have not been bothering you guys because, like I said, on my model on OBS, it looked like it was fine. But from where I was, like, looking with my periphery, I saw that it was glitching. It was very annoying. It's very distracting. I have ADHD, so that would have distracted me the whole time. But you could re-download the game if you want. But if you have a PC, I recommend LD Player. That's the one I'm using for my streams. You can also try Moo. That's a good one if you're just planning on playing. I'm not saying in terms of streaming. Moo doesn't work for me for streams. LD Player does. But Moo works just fine as a place to play the game. So does LD Player. LD Player is a good one as well if you're planning on using emulator on your PC. I wouldn't ask anyone to bank out money to get a laptop or a computer or a phone or a new phone just so you can play the game. That's would be a waste. It depends on the gigs. How many gigs does your phone have? Because that also could be something. That's what I've learned. Because I had it on my phone. Okay, I had it on my iPad in the beginning of me playing the game, but I wasn't able to get past the first fight sequence because it was glitching out. So I had to buy... Yeah. I had to buy a Android tablet that's strictly dedicated to playing 11 Deep Space. I finished paying that tablet in October. I think most streamers have ADHD because I get very distracted, but I wear my distraction and my ADHD with pride because it's something that's part of me. Oh, I know you do, Raven. I watch your streams. You're ADHD as hell. We get hella distracted. But I wear it with pride. I used to be very ashamed of my ADHD, and I was like hoping that no one would like ever like notice. But then as I got older, I was like, nope, wear that as a pride. Like that's your badge of honor. Only downside to it is because of my ADHD, I haven't really learned how to properly take care of my household. I mean, I don't get distracted when it comes to cooking, thank God. But I do get distracted whenever it comes to cleaning my house. I'm getting better at it. I've implemented a method called a 10-minute method. So as long as I do like something that's cleaning related for 10 minutes, I'll be fine. Anyway, let's continue, because if this is going to take 3 hours like I think it's going to take, it's better to get this, rip it off like a band-aid. I'm gonna rip this off like a band-aid, because this is... Okay. Many, many years ago, Many years have passed on the humble planet of Philos. And on this land lives a noble princess. Her heart, pure and flawless, is blessed by the gods. It protects Philos forevermore, granting immortality to its denizens. The source of Philos' glory is the princess's heart, and it earns her endless love and respect. Everyone wishes the best for Her Highness. To protect her heart, the princess made a small sacrifice. She can never leave her palace. Books describe Philos with uh, winding rivers and seas, yet the princess outside is a small garden. The princess's diaries, uh, the princess's dear wish is to leave the palace and see the world with her own eyes. Legends from Deep Space, Seas of Golden Sands, Prologue. So, if you have been playing this game long enough, kind of, sorta, uh, you would notice, at least for the first couple of myths, the standard myths and the second myths, most of the whenever you see there's a what's it called? A excerpt part from the back in the bottom, it's coming directly from the what's it called? It's coming from the damn, we just read it in the main story. The Fractal Library. So it's coming from the Fractal Library, this stuff. Well, I do think that your stuff will still be in, because I'm going to admit, I was scared that my diamonds were going to go away. Because when I reset the application, because I wasn't able to get on my tablet or my phone, so I just did a fix game reset. I did lose photos. That is the only thing that I regret. I lost some photos. But since I wasn't too attached to the photos or the journal, I wasn't too much at a loss. My worries were more with the diamonds. Yeah. But all my photos, gone. I had so many photos with the guys. I had photo shoots and I had all the nice stuff, but then it just, poof, disappeared. And that was a year and a half of work. But since I'm not too attached to the photos, I wasn't too grieving. Plus, I also saved some photos that I actually did genuinely like on my in actual photo form. So I have a photo album, a physical photo album that every once a month, whenever I decide to save photos from the game, I just put it in there. But it's only the ones I genuinely like. I don't like all the photos I take with the guys. Because I'm not that great. Yeah, stuff did disappear. I can tell you that. Um There have been also glitches that I've noticed that help when I was playing. I think it was the senior hunter contest with Zane. I noticed it was hilarious that there's a pink splotch of trying to load in the background, and I was like, "Oh, that's my glitch." I was like, I should have taken a photo of that too. I was like, "Oh, that's funny." That's my glitch. But the cutscene was fine. I didn't have any problems with that one. A lot of people have problems with their cutscenes. No, not me, though. With Miss Natasha's maid uniform, no one will recognize me. My 99th escape attempt. Good luck to me. Not long after the boat set sail, a group of guards rush in from behind.
The water! Over there!
I can't believe it. They found me already? Arrows are, arrows with several strings attached to their, shifts fly. Staffs fly. Several pierce the boat and drag it to land. The boat tosses and turns. I lose my balance and fall into the lake with a splash. No! Seaweed wraps around my ankles, pulling me into the depths of the lake. Yet, despite being consumed by impending dread, power soon surges forth. It embraces me. My sinking body relaxes. With strength around me, the water, with strength around me, the water is almost comforting. A voice firm and clear speaks to me.
Order them to leave. Say nothing of there being another person. Not if you understand.
Drowning is a terrifying thing. I nod, and my body raises to the surface. That was close. I almost died.
Miss Natasha? What brings you to the lake at this hour?
Her Highness lost her bracelet this morning. I'm retrieving it.
The water is very deep. Her Highness must be using this as a distraction. Check on Her Highness and ensure the doors are locked. The enemy has infiltrated the city. Nobles have already been killed.
Say what now? After the guards leave, I drag myself to land. Someone else surfaces from the water and approaches. Are you my savior? Thank you. Yet, why were you underwater? He glances at me, then sits down. He lowers his head and tears a piece of his shirt from his left shoulder. What? The wound on his shoulder is still bleeding. Is it because of the arrows earlier?
Do not touch me.
Oh, Raffi, no! You lost a lot of blood, and we're in, wow, that's a typo. And we're in the water. You'll get infected.
If you're begging for aid, keep our meeting a secret.
Oh, my poor Raffi. We used the torn clothes to bandage his wound. He stands up and to leave. Wait! It's upsetting my it's upsetting my 99th escape attempt fail. It's upsetting my 99th escape attempt failed. I'll keep my mouth shut, but you should help me. He stopped in his tracks.
And if I refuse?
I just need to scream for the guards. They'll come running.
You won't even be able to utter a sound.
I'm not trying to threaten you. He turns around. His face is expressionless, as if waiting for my request. What I mean to say, since you entered the palace, you must know how to escape an escape route. I lean in close and whisper in his ear. Won't you take me with you? In the middle of the night, the palace is silent, and outside in the capital, the nightlife has just begun. Bustling markets adorn the around road. Bustling market abodes. The road is lined with lights and market merchants hungry for gold. It's so lively, and everything is so interesting. I've never seen this before. The stranger I've met is ways ahead of me. I rush to keep up with him. Wait!
I escorted you out of your palace. My debt is paid.
You sound aloof, but still allowed me to allowed some fun. You're nice. You're not going to abandon me, are you?
You shouldn't expect too much from strangers.
You've been kind to me. Yet I know not what to call you.
My name is of no significance. We'll part ways soon.
I disagree. You're the second most important person to me. I demand to know your name.
I beg your pardon?
Oof, I should have been in my other attire, but okay. I should have been in my regal attire. I mean, I could still change, but I'm not going to. As a little girl, my dearest wish was seeing the world outside the palace. After all these years and 99 attempts, I'm granted it with a left in his fingers. To me, you are my cherished wish-granting spirit. Well, you appeared from the water. Perchance, you are the god of the sea? Mr. Sea God, you?
My name is Raphael.
Rael? Do you just make up a name?
And how is Natasha more unique?
Lord Rael, there's so many things to do and eat. Have you any coin? My pockets are empty. Could you? I'll pay you back once I return to the palace.
Allow me to inform you, I plan to visit only the 3rd Street.
Persuasion is one of the few skills I learned as a princess. The skewer is delicious. What do they use? I'll ask the chefs to make it when I return to the palace.
What matters is that you enjoy its taste, nothing more.
They're selling mice? How cute! We should buy one.
Those are gerbils. They're everywhere outside the city.
Gerbils?
You just ate some.
Oh. What? You're lying! Maybe for Raphael, the 3rd Street is a mirage in the distance. All because I take the time to idle at the 1st Street. Is this makeup? Put it on your wrist so I can smell it.
It's seasoning to be used on meat.
These small lamps are adorable. I should buy one and hang near the bed. Or lamps, not lamps. These lamps are adorable. I should buy one and hang near my bed.
They're spirit lamps. Wait for someone in the palace to take Death's hand before hanging it.
Look at that hat. Raphael, come here. I want it.
It's in the exact style as the one Her Highness wears. No bargaining.
Apparently, many stalls sells items that were worn by Her Highness. Why sell fakes? What purpose is there in wearing other people's clothes?
Her Highness has a heart blessed by the gods themselves. It protects Philos forevermore, granting immortality to its denizens. Thus, everything related to Her Highness is popular.
I knew it all tied back to my heart, to the heart. A heart everyone admires. However, as the princess, I could care less. I'm only... I am nothing to those close to me. People visit me only because of this heart, whether out of respect, love, envy, or hatred. I might be a princess, but I might be a princess as long as the fish lives. Wait, hold up. I might be a princess in but in reality, I'm a fish in a glass bowl. As long as the fish lives, why inquire about its feelings? If the god exists, he should claim the heart himself. Raphael's expression changes ever so slightly. Suddenly, there's a loud noise behind us.
Over there, quickly!
The city guards! I look at Raphael with a pleading look. Will he abandon me? Fortunately, he grabs me and runs. Along the way, he pulls down racks stacked with various dyes. We leave the market in a mess. After 2 or 3 turns, we hide in an alley. You're so swift. Hmm. You. You're running swiftly, I admit. I almost couldn't. Raphael's tears off another strip of clothes. Only then do I see the broken arrow in his wound. Are you bleeding again? We need to find a clinic.
Unnecessary.
He grabs the arrow's shaft and uses some force to pull it out. Ouch. You! He tosses the arrow aside. Blood stains the royal steel etched upon the arrow's head. He doesn't want anyone to know his injury is related to the palace. That's why he refuses to visit a clinic. We can't leave it as is. We've blend more than enough. Raphael and I sit on the stairs of the alley. Below us is the market. It might sting because of the medicine. I'll try to be gentle, so please bear with it. I carefully tear fabric surrounding the wound and pour the medicine. Raphael doesn't even wince. Curious. Do you not feel any pain?
When you're prone to getting injured, it all feels the same.
I fell from a tree once. I sprained my knee and it hurt. I scraped my knee and it hurt.
You? You climbed a tree?
I wanted to see what was outside the palace walls.
And?
There was another palace.
If you despise even the mere mention of it, what is stopping you from leaving?
It'd be irresponsible of me. Raphael looks at the hand I'm bandaging his wound with.
You are no maid. Does your highness understand the danger of being with the wrong people?
I lower my head, put down the bandage and medicine. You are correct. I'm not a maid. Neither am I a princess in the truest sense of the word. Not everyone is aware of the secret. I am not the daughter of the Philo's royal family. I am no one's child. I am a person who awoke from a depths of the planet. Sorry, my eye is itchy. Okay. That's because I have an eyelash in it. Ow. Okay. It's because of my heart that I was crowned the princess and treated like a treasure. My status, lavish life, and friends and family love, it's only because of this heart. I always believed my existence and my heart were separated. Because without my heart, who am I? There's nothing to hold a princess I can't leave.
Should your highness like to go anywhere, what location?
The sea?
There?
Yes. I lean against the stairs. I read about the sea, beautiful and blue. This world has lots and lots of blue. It is home to abandoned fishes and stories. Adorable fishes and stories. The sea is a very, very different place from the capital. What's wrong?
How many years? No one said they wanted to visit the sea since.
Have you seen it? Are there tiny, colorful shells on the beach?
Your highness will see it in the future.
There's a small commotion from the street below. I spot a familiar face of the city guards. Miss Natasha, she must have seen... Miss Natasha must have been sent to find me. Raphael stands up and moves his left arm.
It's been tended to. I am in your highness's debt once more. Farewell. This is the 3rd street.
Wait, would Raphael's identity didn't matter? He allowed me to leave the Golden Gates and enjoy a night of freedom for the first time. There's hope for the 2nd, even the 3rd time. Do you plan to visit the palace again? If so, will you see me? I'm not asking for any favors. However, I must pay you back. A princess can't be indebted to her people. Raphael's son seems defeated by my terrible excuse.
Am I not in your highness's memory at all?
He takes my hand, then opens and closes it.
Fish I gave. Is it well?
Raphael soon returns to the alley. Elder Amun stands in the corner, having waited for a long time.
I saw what happened. Was it her?
Yes.
Why did your quintessence not do it?
The time is yet to come.
Your quintessence is not one to hesitate.
Raphael doesn't respond and continues walking. Amun follows him.
Raphael, she is no longer that girl. Your quintessence is no longer god of the sea either.
Your tongue's flapping is better now that you're older.
The fire is about to fade. How much time is left? Lemuria's final hope is within our reach.
Raphael stops walking, and his hand a flame burns. The fire is completely black, its center only carrying a bit of color.
Her powers still slumber. She is unaware of her true self. Acting now would only scare the nobles.
Raphael closes his hand.
Don't forget, we require a complete sea god's heart. It must also be offered willingly.
Then, what is the next step in your quintessence's plan?
The moon sits upon the tree's branches. Unconsciously, Raphael's mind drifts. Back to the girl in the market, her eyes shining brilliantly.
She's very fond of gerbils.
Slowly, his mind begins to wander.
We'll partake in a trip and catch some.
Is the dress to your highness's taste?
Yes.
It's too somber. How about this one?
Yes, yes. Choose whatever suits your fancy.
Your highness's coming of age ceremony will be in a few days. An event warranting excitement, I would think.
I lie on the floor and tap the glass bowl. The little blue fish inside it is chasing my finger. Miss Natasha, do you recall who gifted me this fish? We met again a few days ago. How long ago was it? I had read about Lumeria for the first time. That year, the nobles sent over countless gifts for my birthday. Among them was a gift that outshone the rest. A Lumerian. The young man was around my age. His bluish pink eyes, yet beautiful. The book said Lemuria was an ancient civilization of the deep, living beneath the waves. The god of the sea protects them since time times immortal. Every Lemurian was blessed with beauty. Their tears turn into glimmering pearls. Their voices brought dreams of wonder. Their blood made one live forever, or could even re resurrect the dead. Me reading. Once you tame a Lemurian, they were the best loyal, powerful servants. They listened to every command, even if it cost them their lives. As a symbol of luxury, nobles did everything to acquire a Lemurian. To raise an exotic plaything was a flawed one's wealth was to flaunt one's wealth and status. Hence, even if I had everything, I still received a very rare gift. That night, I escorted the Lemurian to Moonbathe Lake, located on the palace's grounds. Were you taken from the deep? Can you tell me about the sea? You won't talk? Oh, I heard Lemurians can charm anyone with a song. Did they cut your tongue?
Ha ha.
You still have it. Good. I meet his wary gaze, then release his shackles. Dive below the lake, and you'll be in the city river. Keep swimming, and you'll be free before dawnbreak. The boy gives me an incredulous look. Confirming I am truly setting him free, he grabs my wrist.
Come with me.
I gaze at the lake's vast surface. I love to, but I'm a princess. I also don't know how to swim. Returning to the sea. Return to the sea. Don't run into any danger or get captured again.
I'll return one day and find you.
He takes my hand. To my surprise, a little blue fish swims between our palm.
Fish are emissaries of the god of the sea. This is my vow to you.
Your Highness was out with that Lemurian that night?
I asked him, I asked he come find me again, but if he actually... I tapped the glass bowl. Blue, aren't you an emissary of the god of the sea? Can you ask him for me?
Your Highness must cease any attempts to venture out publicly. Listen to me.
Miss Natasha rushes to my side and whispers in my ear.
These days, many Lemurians have snuck into the city. It's dangerous to approach him.
Her worries aren't without reason. It was weird Raphael appeared in the lake that night, but maybe we're overthinking it. Aren't Lemurians easy to tame? Besides, Raphael knows me. He wouldn't try to do anything to me. The little fish suddenly turns around, looking at the balcony. I notice a small arrow by the railing. The arrow's flinching slightly, trembling, and so does my heart. It must be Raphael. I shoo Miss Natasha while I I need to read that properly. Okay. I shoo Miss Natasha away and grab the arrow. Attached to the clutching was a small note with a fishtail esque item. 3 days dusk. Miss Natasha?
What is it, Your Highness?
I have a feeling that I'll be bedridden this week. A good night's rest is what I require. Do not let anyone disturb me.
But, Your Highness, the coming of age ceremony is in 3 days.
Good water. The princess's coming of age ceremony is important an event. Nobles from across this land will visit the city to celebrate. The reception, the ceremony itself, everything will be handled by the ministers. During these 3 days, the city is holding festivals and parties. My coming of age will make this year's memorable. Meanwhile, the main character, only need to appear at the ball as a formality.
Your Highness, the birthday ball is tonight. A princess should not appear before her people.
Sitting at the dressing table, Miss Natasha places a tray in front of me.
Choose a mask. Your Highness will wear it the whole night.
She stands behind me again and brushes my hair.
Your Highness will have the first dance to start the ball. A duke is the best choice. The guests are anticipating it. None of them will wear masks. I heard a few are quite handsome.
I don't care about handsome nobles or the ball. My gaze returns to the window. Why isn't the sun setting?
Is Your Highness nervous? Relax. If Your Highness fancies someone, take his hand.
Natasha, is Her Highness ready? We ought to leave now.
Doesn't the ball start at night?
Your Highness must greet the King and Queen before walking into the ballroom with them.
I won't be able to meet Raphael. Remembering how Raphael contacted me, I quickly ask Miss Natasha to leave and pull out a pen and paper. What should I write? A promise is a promise. Please wait for me till the moon rises. That should do it. I pick up the arrow and tie the note to the fletching. Wait, what? Startled by the loud noise. Okay. I pick up the arrow and tie the note to the fletching. Startled by a loud noise, I turn to the source. Raphael was at the foot of my bed. I quickly hide the written note behind me. Okay, why am I not closing? Weird. I just had to move it slightly. What brings you here?
Sparing you the trouble of sending a note. Come closer.
This isn't how you acted in someone else's bed. This isn't how you act in someone's bedchamber, is it?
I'll remember for next time. Has Your Highness never used a fishtail beacon before? It's not being used correctly. Let me teach Your Highness. Holding it like this, I'll sense Your Highness's
I can see the
presence.
glitch.
The beacon is a unique form of Lemurian communication.
Anybody saw the pink glitch?
Keep it. What is Your Highness doing? Lemurians aren't obedient little lambs. Is Your Highness wondering the reason for my attire?
No. Makes you look hot.
Tonight we're going on an outing further from here.
A trip far from the city? Lovely. But the ball?
We won't make it. Shall we?
This isn't it too daring? Oh, the head maid and Miss Natalia are outside the door. Raphael takes me to the balcony.
Are you afraid of heights?
I look down. My knees shake, yet I force myself to stand firm. I'm not.
Well, I am. Hold on tight.
Raphael picks me up and gracefully leaps off the balcony. The wind howls against my ears, and I hold on tightly to his neck. Raphael, have you gone mad? As we fall, a giant illusionary beast from the deep leaps from the ground and swims towards us. Chains fly from Raphael's hand and ensnares the creature. We land on its back. What is it? The beast swishes its tail and swims to Bath Lake. Raphael's gaze is locked on the horizon, a slight smile on his lips.
A mount befitting the god of the sea.
Your Highness, where are you going?
The palace becomes a dot in the distance, and I can see Miss Natasha panic expression. I wave. The mask is on the table, Miss Natasha. I'm counting on you. Behind the dunes, I struggle with my dress's lace.
Your Highness is smart for having a maid attend the ball instead.
I don't need to worry. She took the same etiquette lessons as me when we were children. Please don't... please, people won't know the difference from now.
Does your Highness need my help?
I tug my sleeves and dress. Then, climb over the sand. I return to Raphael's side, wearing the same clothes as him. That's not fair. A back-to-back? That's not fair. Expecting this later on.
If your Highness rather not be a burnt gerbil during daylight or frozen at night, certain clothes are needed.
But aren't you... okay. But aren't you barely in... But aren't you bundled in layers of clothes?
This won't be valuable in the slightest. A Lemurian's life receives some support through this garb. Curious? Give me your hand. Both of them.
gerbil?
Feed it or roast it nicely over a fire.
If it's my birthday present, I shouldn't consume it.
It's not necessarily a gift. Gerbils roam the night. Your Highness can catch them anytime you wish. Here. It's delicious. That's all you need know. It's a cake baked in the sand, made with camel milk and tapioca.
I doubt Lumerians actually eat this.
What does your Highness think we eat?
Big fishes eat smaller fishes. Big fishes eat smaller ones. The small fishes, shrimp. Lumerians should eat shells then.
Don't they also swim with the tides riding on the back of a sea monster with sharks and rays close behind?
I stayed with Raphael until the sun dipped below the horizon in the west. Wait, yeah. I sigh, our farewell fast approaching. Raphael, thank you for accompanying me. You're the one summoned. You once summoned a fish, and now you're a sea monster. And now a sea monster with a trident. You could be the actual god of the sea.
Cumbersome. I dislike it.
Mr. Sea God, I have another wish. I wish you could show me the sea. Raphael remains quiet, his gaze lowered. The unsettling silence hangs in the air as if he might say such a wish is impossible. Forget it. You don't. Is something wrong?
When your Highness has yet to lay eyes on it, is persistence necessary?
I'll tell you a secret of mine. I actually saw the tides before.
Perhaps in a dream?
Indeed. As often, it often appears in my dream. The sky gloomy. The water is gray desert. Waves crash against the island in the center of the ocean. On the island, in a hut surrounded by silence and solitude. I know that one day the tide, boundless and cruel, will take me away. I'm waiting for someone from the sea to rescue me from this prison.
Your Highness's dreams. What are they, if not the sea?
I don't recall. The dream isn't sweet. As I describe it, Raphael draws a picture in the sand. Within a few strokes, and the scenery from my dream appears. It's exactly like this. Do you know where it is? If I couldn't figure it out, the location, I wouldn't know who I am and the heart's origin.
Whence a sea god's legend arose.
What do you mean?
Your Highness will learn soon enough.
I hide the emotions flashing in a hint of emotion flashes in Raphael's eyes. He turns around.
The sun is setting.
In the distance, in the distance, a massive, well, I marvel, yeah, in the distance, I marvel at the sight of the marble white city. The palace's golden roof reflects in the sunlight. Amidst golden sand, it is a pearl left behind by the divine. I've never seen the city like this before. It's so lovely, dreamy even. Yet within the space of freedom, a surreal romance, I don't feel at ease. Why would Raphael appear before me and make my wishes come true? Is it only because we had a chance encounter when we were young? Do you want anything, Raphael? Anything you desire, you can tell me. Because of this heart, I no longer believe in kindness without rewards.
What I desire?
When I need someone, you were there. You made every one of my wishes come true. And the drawing, it can't be mere coincidence.
Is your Highness not my master?
Raphael's gaze lingers on my face. Master?
Once Lemurians are bound to someone, we can never go against them.
Are you referring to the time you were gifted to me? Taming requires plucking a Lemurian scale. I did nothing of the sort.
Our bond has existed for years.
The wind blows away the sand drawing. Raphael looks at me and tucks a strand of hair behind my ear.
Long before the sea dried up.
Might be getting through this pretty quickly. I think we might be done by 9 at this rate. Because I'm not keeping track of the time. Well, I am, but not the time of how long it takes me to read. So 10 minutes max. The moon's reflection sits on the still river. A small purple boat is rowed against Moonbath's lake's current. Night has fallen when Raphael and I return to the city outskirts. Everyone is already in the midst of celebration. It seems only the two of us are near the back entrance of the palace. You swam in this river upon being set free. Raphael stands opposite me. drawing patterns on the water surface with the oar.
Your Highness has never been to the city. Moonbath Lake has 8 rivers running in 8 different directions, each flowing from the city's center. Beyond the Imperium district where the nobles live, each river splits into 8 different streams. There are 64 rivers flowing out of the capital. With a network that large, I wouldn't remember which one I swam in.
Beyond the palace, there are walls, and beyond the walls are networks of hidden passages. It must have been difficult. What happened after we parted ways? Were you gifted someone else, or...
What does your Highness believe? If I'm to be presented, my master should be the one to give me up.
I'm different from the nobles who treated Lemurians like presents.
Worry not. I could only be captured if I wanted it to happen.
In other words, you allowed yourself to be captured. See me? It was a joke, but Raphael remains silent. I feel awkward. Is that true? So, you did want something. Otherwise, why else? Raphael is quiet, then he bows before me.
Even if I had a scheme at my fingertips, I would be honest.
Once we're at the center of the lake, he drops the oar.
Your Highness can return to the palace from here.
Before I can figure out whether or not Raphael was jesting from his expression, he's already in the process of leaving. We're far away from shore. Are you truly leaving me here?
Your Highness can row a boat. Here are the oars.
Is this how you avenge yourself? Because I learned your secret. Petty.
It's best for all creatures of the deep to have a flawless memory.
Raphael? Raphael stands on the water surface and turns to look at me.
Does your Highness have another request?
No. It's... walking on water seemed fun. I want to do it too. The corner of his mouth curls, and he slowly walks back. Instead of taking my hand, he looks at me.
Your Highness throws caution to the wind.
Won't you save me? I still need a repay you.
I'm the least bit interested in gold.
But I'm your master. You'll carry out my orders regardless.
Is your Highness satisfied now?
A little. Raphael reaches out with his other hand.
Now I'm fully satisfied.
I feel butterflies in my tummy right now. Oh man, this man makes me feel so many things all at once. Raphael takes my hand and guides me off the boat. Unwilling to let him have an advantage, I pretend to have a misstep. I fall downward. I fall towards him, and then I'm in his arms. You!
How can I escort your highness to the sea if a ripple is frightening?
Didn't you say the sea has dried up? Raphael pats the back of my hand.
Look down.
In Raphael's embrace, I see my feet floating above the water surface. How miraculous! I can walk on water.
Is it amusing?
Excited, I look up only to get lost in Raphael's eyes. It's indeed. It's as fun as I imagine it be. Floating, fearing he might suddenly want to fool around and let go, I tighten my grip.
Why is your highness squeezing me so tightly?
I take Raphael's hand and walk on the ripples lake. Were you messing with me on purpose when I stepped off the boat?
Engaging in tomfoolery is a tactical plan.
I look at our reflection on the lake. Is walking on water another skill of yours? Truly, to be a Lumerian is a blessing. Or is to be blessed. There will never be shackles on one place. They'll never be shackled to one place.
Being a princess must be a bore if your highness is so easy to please.
You're right. So, will you visit me again?
Depends. Is your highness's most important person one to visit often?
You remembered. I feel anticipation bubbling in my heart and pretend to be surprised. Yes. Will you surpass him? You're allowed 5 weekly visits. Skeptical, Raphael's mouth curls up. I cleared my throat. Or at least 3. I would like to appreciate the market at night, see what's beyond the city, and spend a few days in the nearby town.
Is this your highness's answer, or a wish?
Is that too much to ask? We can only visit the market at night and leave the city. Nearing the shore, I jump onto land.
Did your highness have fun?
I did. I celebrated my birthday.
Does your highness's prior birthday balls not count?
Those were a princess. Those were for the princess. Today was for me.
Let this be the birthday gift I owe your highness.
So next time, standing on the surface of the lake, Raphael releases me.
I must leave the city in a few days.
I am saddened, but then I remember Raphael is a Lumerian. He has to live elsewhere. Since there's still time, can we meet again? Yet, with the seas drying up, where could you go?
A Lemurian is obligated to do his duty.
Based on Raphael's expression, I shouldn't continue asking. How soon? Can I see you off?
Not immediately. I wish to take you somewhere before my departure.
The girl's silhouette appears in the window on the palace's second floor. Only when the lights are off does Raphael turn around.
You're here.
A moon steps out from the shadows.
Is this the location where she set your quintessence free years ago? Perfect. The island of songs mentioned in the legend has been found. You no longer need to play suitor.
As the moon speaks, he hands Raphael a dagger.
It can carve out the heart. I leave it to your quintessence to decide.
Raphael takes the dagger, running his thumb along the edge of the blade.
Are the legends to be believed?
I believe in your quintessence. Her method of acquiring the heart wasn't forgotten, was it? If that island sparked the beginning of our demise, then everything should end there.
A moon, you sound sussy as hell. Why do you want to kill her so bad?
The Lemurians cannot be deceived again.
Your words ring true.
With a flick of his wrist, Raphael puts the dagger away. He turns to leave.
Yet what if the legends are incorrect?
Oof, I drank my water prematurely. I should drink it after every chapter ends. Lemurians who seeketh absolute power combine the wait, what? I can't read. Combine the treacherous tide to dive into the deep of the for pearls. Find a true love. When blessed with true love's kiss, claim her heart by your own hand. Oh, I see what is going on. This is the prophecy. Okay. Lemurians who seeketh absolute power combine the treacherous tide. Combat the treacherous tide. Dive in to the deep for pearls. Find a true love. When blessed with true love's kiss, claim her heart by your own hands. A heart pure, flawless, and filled with love. It is the best offering humans can give to Lemurians. Lemuria Ruins. Scale number 65. Lemuria, Tome of the Sea God. Half a month later, the weather has been poor, so few people visit the stables in the city outskirts to chat. I sit quietly in the corner, wearing the clothes Raphael gave me. On top of them is a cloak to better disguise myself.
The winds are howling. Look at the sand. Half of it is blown away.
I hear something's been found underneath the granules.
I'm not surprised. Our city is a miracle. Why else is the only source of water located here?
Raphael returns and hands me a full water skin. There's another one in his waist. Are we traveling to the distant island?
Consider it a place your highness wishes to see.
I want to see it. A Lemurian dressed with Raphael, like Raphael walks towards us. He is wearing the same unassuming robe, but it's very obvious he's muscular. He hands Raphael the reins of a camel, then turns to me. Hmm. He is anything but friendly. His gaze scrutinizes me. If eyes were weapons, I'd be gravely wounded. Raphael, he...
You dare speak the name of the god of the sea.
Huh? His gaze stops at my chest, as though he's trying to burn a hole in it. Before he could possibly start a trouble, he steps back and his forehead touches the floor. Why is he bowing to me? The sudden reverence makes me panic, and I hide behind Raphael.
He is not. Ignore him.
He stands, glares at me, then leaves. Lemurians are rather weird. After the Lemurians call a moon gives us the camel, our journey begins. They say Philos has 100,000 centimeters of sand, and after crossing them is another 100,000 centimeters waiting. Amund is our guide, walking ahead of us. There are only 2 camels. I sit behind Raphael, my arms wrapped around his waist. Raphael, Amund calls you the god of the sea. Are you the strongest Lemurian?
A god of war would be a more apt title for that.
The Lemurians' tales I've read said the god of the sea died long ago. I'm sorry, you must refer to it as a slumber. How can there still be a god of the sea?
Does your highness know why he perished?
Hmm? Raphael turns his head even ever so slightly.
His heart was stolen by humans.
Huh. But if you're the god of the sea, I put my hand on Raphael's chest.
What is your highness doing?
Checking your heartbeat, if there is one. Raphael pulls my hand away and holds it in his...
Don't touch me.
After what feels like ages, we arrive at a huge sand dune. The camel refuses to go any further, so we continue our journey on foot. A moon has long since disappeared, leaving behind footsteps for us. Raphael is guiding me, but walks on the sand is harder than expected. But walking on the sand is harder than expected. One step forward is my slipping 2 times. Yet he's walking unhurriedly, unhanded, unhindered. You're ahead of me, yet refuse to wait. Awful. The least you can do is talk. Once we return, I'll leave you to die in the sun.
I can hear your highness.
I sit down on the sand, narrowing my eyes as Raphael approaches. You walk too quickly. Are you planning to abandon me if I can't keep up?
Your highness will be the one to dry out in the sun if your highness keeps sitting here. Come here.
I can't. It's too...
Sandfish.
I scramble to Raphael's side, then realize something's wrong. I don't see any animals here. You scared me! Raphael takes this chance to hold my hand.
Walk in my footfalls along the sands.
Oh. I walk on Raphael's footprints, following closely behind. Is it easier to move when the sand has been already stepped on? Raphael, how long will it take? Raphael looks over his shoulder, then he frowns.
Why is your highness walking in such a manner?
The sunlight is too strong. Let me hide in your shadow. He turns and pours some water onto my hood. He then pulls it up. I feel cooler.
Does your highness require me to hold a parasol?
Oh my god, she's so freaking dainty. Our destination seems to be far away. At night, we rest. The wind blows against our backs. I sit by the fire, hugging my knees. The black flame don't flicker. They burn silently like a man who lit them. No energy, no warmth, and no hope in sight.
Amund won't return for some time. Your highness may rest.
Since we've arrived at this dune, Raphael has talked less. His mind is preoccupied. This trip is very different compared to our previous ones. Raphael, I'm a little cold. It's difficult to get close to him. I can only spit out a pitiful excuse. Raphael moves closer and wraps a blanket around me. It's so quiet. Can you sing for me? I've never heard a Lemurian song before. Raphael?
Ask for something else.
Didn't you say we share a bond? Why aren't you fulfilling my request?
Bonds can change.
Tell me a story about your past.
Naught can be said.
Tell me something interesting. Anything will do.
I met your highness, a silly human. Is that interesting?
Many like to be solemn in this world. It would be interesting to meet a silly person like myself. I already know what happened after our meeting. Tell me something I don't know. It can be things I've never heard of, yet you're familiar with.
Such as an intruder committing murders?
I already guessed Raphael was one of the intruders, so I'm not surprised. Why do Lemurians need to kill humans? Revenge?
Your highness and I know revenge is meaningless. The seas are but sands for 30,000 years. We only want one thing.
Lemurians want to go home.
Yes. We must awaken the seas and return to our homeland.
The desert is really cold at night. After resting for a while, we continue our journey. Before all the warmth leaves my body, Raphael drags my body to the top of the sand dune.
We're here.
The radiant moonlight allows us to see what's down below. The un uh undulating wait, the undulating sand are silvery white, similar to the waves in my dreams. Hidden in the sand's tides are ruins. Its structure is of various sizes. Where are we?
The Island of Songs.
It sounds familiar. Raphael, I think I've been here before. Something is calling out to me. Not waiting for Raphael, I hurry and run to the ruins. The golden sand covers what was once an island. Fragmented wall and scattered roofs tiles cover the ground. Weathered branches reach to the sky. I feel like I know this place. I look around. Raphael quickly follows after me. Quietly follos after me, seemingly waiting for something. I've walked this streets. I've seen these roofs tiles. We're in. I run my hand along the walls, reaching a broken window. I can almost hear the gray waves lapping the rocks. The loneliness and silence from my dreams materialize wrapped around me. This is the place I've dreamed about.
Your Highness remembers.
In my dream, I was doing the same thing over and over, and next to me was I started digging. My intuition tells me an object of great importance is near. You said the sea gods' legends originate from here. There. This must be. I find a slab, cracked in the ruins. My heart is racing as I hold it. This is it. I only calm down when Raphael puts his hand on mine.
Those who share a bond with the god of the sea can read the slab. Does your highness have the fishtail beacon?
It's rare for Raphael to be very solemn. Deep down, I sense an unpredictable event is about to happen. Yes? I remove it from the belt on my waist, and Raphael holds it with me.
The pain will last for a moment.
Before I can react, he cuts my palm with the beacon. Ouch! Our wounds begin to bleed. Raphael grabs my hand tightly till our blood mixes on the slab. From where the blood falls, light appears. The breeze blows away the dust, the dirt on the slab surface. The light glows brightly and brighter and brighter. Golden symbols manifest before us. This is
the tome of the sea god.
The tome of the sea god? What does it contain? The golden leaves on the water. The symbols float and form words.
It's Lemuria's history and the sea god's prophecy.
I don't understand the ancient Lemurian text, but the symbols stand out to me. I recognize this. I touch the floating golden symbols. At that moment, a white light is emitted. The sensation I feel winds around me like a thread reaching my mind. It's me. What does the prophecy say, Raphael? How is it related to me? Raphael looks at the text again. Because of the slab's deteriorated state, there are gaps between the golden symbols.
The seas will dry up.
Anything else?
When the god of the sea is revived, the seas will awaken. To take back what he's lost, the god of the sea must kill his beloved.
Everything becomes clear. The heart belongs to the sea god. More threads appear in my mind, whirling and spinning. If his heart is not returned, the fire will fade. An eternal slumber awaits him. I lift Raphael's hand. A black fire burns in his palm. I clench my fist. Blood droplet dropping onto the flame. It burns brightly, or brighter. If those fires I see used of other times, But okay, let's continue. Desiring the sincerest worship of mortals, thou must offer an irreplaceable object. The sea god's heart, mine heart, does thou want it? Hmm. The fire flickers, and the nightfall returns. Raphael and I silently stare at each other. You're the god who gifted me this heart.
Prophecies are but delusions. They are not reality.
But if you took me here to reclaim the heart, I take Raphael's hand, which holds a dagger, and press it against my chest. I will give it back to you.
Do you understand the weight of your words?
Of course. We made a vow. You are the god of the sea who has my sincerest devotion. My heart exists for this very reason.
Though you are resolved for its return, I cannot accept it.
Why not?
A god must protect his followers. If the legend pertaining to the god of the sea is inevitable...
Raphael lifts his hand. Amongst the flowing words, every symbol that represents me is consumed by a black flame.
Shouldn't the god of the sea himself change the story?
What are you doing, Raphael? This is the Lemurian's prophecy. The symbols which represent me are engulfed in flames, vanishing from the story. My memories of Raphael begin to disappear. No, can't you?
If the ending is fixed,
can't.
let us start anew and be rid of this tale.
As the black flames continue to burn, something is being torn from my body. This is my bond, my vow with Raphael, engraved deep within my soul. Raphael, stop! No! Looking at Raphael's face, I fall into a trance. Why am I here? Raphael? A name so familiar. How did we meet?
It will soon fade away, like a dream.
No. I don't want to forget. But there's only one emptiness. There's only emptiness.
Must rewrite their own story with their own hands.
Raphael? Who is Raphael? The person before me is a stranger. Darkness akin to deep drown my vision. Before my eyes close, I see a dull shape, a shade of bluish pink.
Goodbye, my beloved bride.
No, Raffi, please! Please, Raffi, no! Baby, no. I dreamed a long dream. No gray waves, no lonesome island, a desert of blue. I think if the desert is azure, it ought to look like the sea. In boundless blue, a young man, the god of the sea, holds a girl's hand. They walk to the horizon. The god of the sea gestures for the waves to loom under the girl's feet. Fish swim. White gulls circle overhead and sing as they land on her shoulder. To the god of the sea, this is the happiest day of his life. And when he kisses her, he devotes the entire ocean to his beloved. Waking up from my dream, I don't recall how the god of the sea appeared.
Your Highness, I thought we would never see each other again. Now you are back, but... Your Highness seems despondent. A shell. What happened?
Nothing happened. Have I forgotten something?
No. Your Highness has been well, and yet tried to run away again.
Why does it feel like I'm missing?
Your Highness has been staring at the fish again.
Miss Natasha, who gifted me this fish?
Your Highness's most important person.
My most important person? Who could it be?
Your Highness, why are you by the lake again?
Miss Natasha, do I meet someone here by the lake?
How can a person be on the water, Your Highness?
You're right. A boat floats peacefully on the lake. I feel like I've walked on the surface before.
Your Highness will fall in by taking another step.
I look down and see my feet are submerged. So I can't walk on water. Where did that blurry memory come from? My life as a princess is calm and bore. Yet, I have no will to leave the palace. Instead, a dark shadow is buried, burning my heart like a flame. Falling into this abyss, I'm slowly being eaten away.
Your Highness seems preoccupied. There's been a development in the city. Is Your Highness interested? The guards have found the enemy's base.
The enemy?
The Lemurians. They're responsible for the recent assassinations.
Lemurians have?
The king is upset. His Majesty wants to capture all Lemurians and leave them to dry in the desert.
Why?
Rumors say their ultimate plan is to awaken the seas, yet they have long since dried. If the Lemurians are successful, won't everyone drown below the waves?
To awaken the seas. Where's Raphael?
Raphael?
I'm stunned the moment that this name falls from my lips. Why does it sound so familiar?
Oh, I believe it's the name of the young Lemurian that was gifted to Your Highness years ago.
Young Lemurian? Within the dark, fiery recesses of my mind, a butterfly seems to burst out from the cocoon. I go to bed, and take an object from underneath my pillow.
The fishtail beacon. Lemurians use that as a weapon. Why does your highness have it?
It's called a fishtail beacon? I hold it. Possibly. I've held it with someone when they cut our palms. The first time I saw it embedded in my balcony's railing. Attached to it was a note I had been waiting for. I remember someone holding my hand, and I'll be able to sense your highness's presence holding it like this. I hold the fishtail beacon. It vibrates in my hand, glowing faintly. Raphael? Raphael? Punching the beacon, I look back at Miss Natasha. I remember.
Your highness is acting strange. Is something wrong?
I have an important meeting today. Raphael said he won't leave the city. If there's anything left for me, it's the person who's taken care of me all these years. Miss Natasha? I hug her tightly. After I depart, please take care of yourself.
Your highness?
I gaze at her one last time before letting her go. The weather is beautiful, shining like silver. 64 rivers run to the city's outskirts. Numerous boats floating along the water. People play music and sing, and the pearl white city is radiant. I recall Raphael using one of the rivers to leave this place. Observing the city's hustle and bustle was once my wish. Now I pay no attention. I run through the streets, grasping the beacon even tighter. I haven't even realized my hand is bleeding. Everything I've forgotten is a dream left behind in the islands of song, along with the burnt remains of the ancient Lemurian prophecy. I am a dreamer waking up from her dream. I remember everything. Raphael, wait for me. You have to wait for me. I don't even notice the bloodied fishtail beacon's glow. Outside the station, a moon sees. Outside the station, a moon sees it's time to leave.
What is your quintessence waiting for? I have served as a Lemurian elder for centuries. Your quintessence is the first god of the sea who dared rewrite the tome of the sea god, refusing to take her heart. Your quintessence's life must burn away.
What matters is our opportunity to return home. Having a god of the sea makes no difference.
Raphael remains silent. A sensation akin to sprouting vines slowly climb from his heart, ensnaring his very soul. A moon spots a glowing fishtail beacon being held.
Didn't your quintessence say the bond was destroyed?
A girl's shout comes and be heard from the city. Raphael turns back. Among the humans, he can only see a disheveled white robe. She is a butterfly, or rather a silver silvery white fish swimming towards him.
How?
Raphael? Fortunately, he was still here. I managed to catch up to them. It's the first time I've seen Lemurians be so surprised.
You...
I stopped some distance away from him. You're going to abandon me and leave alone? I tried to catch my breath as I walked towards him. If gods do exist in this world, then Raphael, you must be worse than one. Be worse one. How could you leave your follower behind? You also promised to show me the sea. I stopped by the white camel and meet his gaze. I'm not the one who easily forgets. I won't be returning to the palace.
Do you even know where we are headed?
Our vow is eternal. You'll have to do more to be rid of me.
You've decided then.
Raphael takes my hand with his help. I get on the camel and sit behind him.
I may actually take your heart.
I told you before. If you are a god who can claim my heart, then claim it. Take me away. Dust rises, and the white, divine camel walks in the sunset. Deep within the palace, the little blue fish slowly turns into a silver scale and sinks to the bottom of the glass bowl. At dusk, the palace, Her Highness had tried to escape from 99 times, and the capital are behind. The princess doesn't spare them a glance. Gillis's sea has dried up 30,000 years. The prophecy of gold has faded. Maybe there will never again be turning rivers or boundless seas. The princess with the god's heart, the god of the sea who saved her, the Lemurians who rescued her from a cage time and time again. They will meet once more. Legend of Deep Space. Seas of Golden Sand, Chapter 1. Raphael, where are we going?
Didn't you want to visit the sea? We'll head to Whalefall City.
Okay, that's the end of it. That was actually quite romantic if you think about it. And it didn't take that long. I'm actually surprised. I think this is the first standard. No, the second standard myth I finished. The first one was Caleb. I think the next one we should read in terms of myth should be Zane's. So on Friday we'll read Zane's Master of Fate. myth. Since I have it, we'll read this one. We'll read this one on Friday, and then we'll read this one on Sunday, and then we'll read wait a second. How many wishes? How many myths do I have to read? Because I haven't read all the myths. Okay, gotta make sure I'm on point. So, we'll read this one. We'll read this on next Friday then. So this will be the schedule for the next myth reads. So we'll do this one on Friday. Then we'll do, why am I always doing that? Okay, we'll do Those Embrace on Friday, followed by Shooting Stars on Sunday. Followed by... Oh my god, why am I always doing that? But no, what? If you're hanging out with me, we'll read what we read. But basically, we'll be reading all the myths. We'll try to get as far as we can. And also on Tuesday, even though I know how scandalous, I shouldn't be doing this during a boycott and giving them my money. But I'm going to be pulling on Coffee.
Who's blushing? You're talking nonsense.
So we'll be reading, or we'll be pulling on this banner, which I'm gonna show you the trailer just so I can get my 10 wishes, my 10 diamonds in. Since Infold wasn't gracious enough to give it to us.
Throughout history, humanity has always made the same wishes. What will you wish for?
Someone gets distracted easily when carving intricate patterns and appreciating them all.
That's gonna be
I'm
my
a
favorite.
Fox now. Out
This
of all
one
the things I
too.
expected, that wasn't one of them.
I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with all this. Ah,
Oh,
Rafi!
it's intense.
If I lost, I'd be stuck here forever. Could I really lose?
In which case, I'll only say it once. I wish I can be your sanctuary until the end of time in your eyes.
Actions speak louder than words. I need to show them I already have a lover.
Let's push the what-ifs to the side. Right now, you're here, in front of me.
Oh, Raphael.
Then we'll just have to
Oh, Zane!
blame the craftsman.
Ah! I'm sorry, I'm just fangirling.
And the
I shouldn't be, but I am.
I can't return it then. On the grassland, whoever takes it, keeps it.
No. I've been waiting for this banner, but I was expecting it to come out later this year, to be honest.
If I tell you, then it won't come true. You said that earlier. I wonder why someone's flustered right now.
Forget the fruit. Can't you compensate me another way?
Well, I wish these reruns came with the event story. I would have loved to have read them. I think this is them testing out the outfits. I don't know. No. I don't know. But I got my 10. But I'm gonna be definitely pulling. But yeah. It is now 9 o'clock. I still have to go to work tomorrow. But we'll be streaming tomorrow. What we're probably gonna be playing, or the story we're gonna probably be reading tomorrow. If I remember correctly, haven't read. We'll do a promise tomorrow for the 10 days with you that we had with Xavier. We'll read. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. We'll read this one tomorrow. Not that one. What? Why did you pick that one? We're gonna read this. We're gonna read this one tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. And then that'll be us reading this. And then on Tuesday we're gonna pull. And Wednesday, of course, is gonna be my break. And then, of course, we'll be reading one of the cards on Tuesday. And we'll read the other two on, I guess, Thursday. And then we'll read the myths. But anyway, it's time for me to go. It is time for everybody to go to bed. It's time for me to go to bed. So, until we see each other next time, adios, mi amores. Until we see each other next time, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I love you. Adios, mi amores. Bye-bye.